everybody, welcome to the channel for another video. Today we are going to do a little get ready with me today. I thought, why not? And I thought I would bring you guys with me. We just do some little chitty chat while we're at it. Why not? So I had purchased some palettes during my birthday, Black Friday time. Oh, those itches. And somebody had suggested, had asked me, one of my subscribers had asked me to do an eye look with the Odens Autumn Alva palette. So I'm going to do that today. And we just thought we would chat while we're doing it. So you might want to pause at the video, get a drink or a snack or some coffee or whatever, and come back and we'll get started. Hey everybody, my name's Gloria. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. All right, let's just get started. I've got all of my skincare on. So we're going to put on a primer today. I'm going to use my Benefit Professional Pore Primer. I'm going to use that today. I'm going to be looking down here in my mirror. Oh, too much, but oh well. Okay, so how is everybody doing? How is your week going? It's only, what is it, Tuesday? Wednesday? Mine is going okay. Not a bad week. I can't complain. My son is going out of town, so I'm kind of, if I pause the video, then that's because I'm getting a call from him to let me know he's where he needs to be. And you know how that goes. When you're a mom, you know how that goes. All right, so we have that on. Now I am going to use today, I'm going to use this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It has waterproof, sweatproof niacinamide. I am using 005 Ivory Beige, just what I'm using. And I'm going to put some of that. How am I going to do this? I'm going to mix this with my L'Oreal Lumique lotion in the color, what is this, light, I think. I'm going to mix these together because this is more mattifying and I don't want to be too mattifying because I used a mattifying primer. I know. But anyway, so let's just get this done, shall we? So I'm just going to, and this is pretty liquidy, so how am I going to do this? I guess I'm going to put it dropper full on my hand, and then I'm going to put a squirt of this, put that on there, and I'm going to mix those together. Like that right there. Got too much, but that's okay. Then I'm just going to kind of dot it on. But anyway, so how are we doing? I'm doing okay. Can't complain. Got really cold here for the last couple of days, but it's warming up again, and we won't have very many more cold, wet episodes at all. And I'm just going to use my Alter Ego 106, shaped like a paw brush. I don't have the BK beauty brushes, but this looks a lot like it, and I really like this brush. Really like it. It does a really good job. I'm gonna have to look in this mirror, guys. All right, we got that on. That's the foundation. And now I can put these back up. Well, actually, I'm going to leave them out for now. Now what I want to do is use a concealer. And I think I'm going to use today, if I can get to it, my LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. This is in LM3. I think I'm going to use some of this today. I haven't used it in a while. Kind of just little dots there. And I'm going to let that set for a second. Kind of tap it in a little bit with my finger. Well, I got too much on this side. Then I'm going to take this little sponge, a little Lorella sponge, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in. And I dropped it, so now I'm going to take a Real Technique sponge and finish it up. Okay. Right there drives me nuts. Cannot believe I dropped that, but anyway. All right. That's about as good as that's going to get, I do believe, today. All right. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone before I make it worse. And let's see, what do I want to use for... I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild. It's a contour, but I use it more toward a bronzer. And where's Walnut? She looks like that. I'm going to use some of that. Then I'm just going to blend that in. I think I'm going to use this as a Sigma. What is my... Okay, I'm going to use this AOA F2 brush to blend that in. So... things are starting to green up here. My husband had to mow the yard for the first time over the weekend. Getting ready to get our garden planted here really soon. We've got some things growing in started some seeds and some, well, actually he took milk jugs and started the seeds. Tried that this year. And I've got some lettuce planted in the big whiskey barrel type containers out on my covered back porch. And screened in back porch for lettuce this summer. We've got all that going. He's getting ready to get everything else planted. Yep. Can't complain. Starting to warm up. All right. We got that on. Now let's do something else. Let's do... Do I want to do a cream blush or just do my powder blush? Let's put some of this Tarte blush tape, liquid blush in. This says berry and berry. Let's just put some of that on, shall we? I know I haven't used this on camera. All right. a sponge for that. Just kind of blend that in. Something like that. Something like that. Then we're going to do some powder. My nose is just itching. Itching. I'm going to use the Morphe Jumbo Bacon Set in Brightening Pink. I'm going to use that today. So we're going to go into just whatever's left on this little brush. Like that. Do that. I'm going to call that good. I don't want to use a lot of powder. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm not going to put powder under my under eyes because my eyes are really dry today and it would make it cakey. And I ain't about doing that. All right. Now let's do a powder blush. Get this all over me. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? Did I have this figured out? No, of course I didn't. I think I'm going to use this from Jacklyn Cosmetics. The Lilac Love. And then there's that Top Tan bronzer. I'll probably maybe use a little bit of that. But let's just do some of this little bit of bronzer. Right here. Using this Alter Ego slanted brush for a bronzer. Just put a little bit on. Hair in the way. All right, so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to take this brush from AOA. This is an F3, and I'm going to use that Lilac Love, the pink in it. Put some of that on. My lighting is a little dark. Let's see if I can make it a little brighter. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go with that today. All right. Okay, we're gonna go with that. All right, let's do my brows. What do I want to use today for my brows? I think I'm gonna use this Maybelline Express Brow that I picked up not that long ago. I'm gonna use. It's not a video unless I drop something. Hold on, guys. Let me pick it up. Okay. All right. Trying to. Sorry. So we're just going to use this end here. Just, I got to put it on the magnification. And I'm going to be looking down to do this. So hold on for just a minute. I'm not very good at this. Don't claim to be, because you know that brows are not something that I really do a lot with. But we're going to do it today. A little bit anyway. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to put some of that on. Let's see what that looks like. All right, that's all I'm going to do. You know I don't do much with my brows. All right, we got that done. Now we're going to do the eyes. Let's see here. I have been using here lately, and I really like it, is I'm using my Jeffree Star contour or concealer for my eye as my eye primer. And I've actually been liking that a lot. So we're going to use it today. And I had a brush. Where is that brush that I wanted? Probably this one. Okay, I'm just going to use it. Not that one because I dropped it. An AOA E103 brush, just to kind of get that onto my lids. Kind of get that all situated here. All right. Like that. Something like that. We're going to do that. We're going to call that good. And I'm going to just kind of tap it. All right. All right. Now I think we might be ready to do eyeshadow. Maybe. Maybe. We're ready to do eyeshadow. I'm just messing with you. Anyway, I'm going to use this Autumn Alva palette from Odens Eye. One of my subscribers requested it. I wanted to see this one first, so that's what we're doing today. And she looks, okay. She looks like that. She looks like that. So we're going to use that today. What am I going to do first? I'm going to go in with, ooh, see, I cannot read these because they're shiny. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can get my magnifier. Maybe see it. I need to clean my table. S-U-S-U-R-R-O-U-S. I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Sosorius or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go in with that first, which is this color right here first. If I can figure out where to put everything. Let's see. Let's just go in. Let's just use this brush from Mange. I can't pronounce that. Whatever that's called. I'm going to use that. I'm just going to put that in the crease. may need to use the mirror. If I can get this off. Let me see if I can see better with the mirror. There we go. It looks brown in here, right? Brown, but it's coming off more of a, I don't know, a greenish taupey color. I don't know if that's even a color, but that's what it looks like to me. Like that. Let's do the other eye. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna have to, okay. I really need to clean off my area here. Let me, okay, let me try this again with this mirror. This mirror works better for me. Okay, there we go. Look like that. Okay, and then we're gonna darken this all up. Gonna darken it up with flannel, which is this color right here. Using the same brush. Look like that. That's pretty. I like that. Do the other side. I'll try to tap in first, especially over here. And then once I get it tapped in, then I blend. Because I do have crepey eyes. Crepey eyelids. Like that. All right. I'm going to blend those two together a little bit. I'm going to use this AOA brush. I don't know, I can't read what it is, but we're going to blend it with that. Okay. Do I want to use this? That's a topper. What do I want to use on the lid? Trying to figure out which one I want to use. I think I'm going to go in with this one, which is Transcend, which is a green. I think I'm going to go in with that one. But first, I want to use, and I don't even know where it is. Man, I'm cutting my crease because I can't find my glitter glue. I don't know where it is. We're going to cut the crease. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. So I'm going to go off camera and do that, and then I'll come back and we'll put that on. So hang tight. Okay, got that on. So now we're going to put that on. I'm going to try it with a brush first. If that don't work, then we'll just use our finger. This is a Sigma brush, flat brush. We're going to use that. Is that the color? Transcend, that's what I said I was going to use, isn't it? Some blending. That's pretty. That is pretty. I like that. Do this side. Do some blending over here. Okay, now what am I going to, I'm going to use something here. What do I want to do? I am going to use, let me see what the color is first. Crisp. We're going to use this right here, crisp. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my finger for that. I'm going to put that right there. Like that. Do that like that. Now, would I wear this out? I don't think I would wear this out. It's pretty bold. It's pretty, though. I probably would wear it out on a date night, but during the day, I would, oh, no, I wouldn't wear it out during the day. Do some blending. All right. Kind of blending all over blending. Probably should have put this on before I put on my foundation, but that's okay. I'm not going anywhere today, so it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right. So we've got that on. Now I'm going to go off and do a little cleanup. I'm going to put on my liner and mascara, finish that up. Then we'll come back and do maybe a highlighter and a lip. So hang tight. I'm back and I have the eyes are done. So let's talk about that and then we're going to do a lip. When I went off camera, I did a little cleanup and then I took from the Alva palette, I took this color in Revamp, which is a dark green. And I put that under the eye, this one right here, under the eye. Then I took the Rare Beauty eyeliner. This is a black. And I'll line the top of the lid. For mascara today, I used the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. It's not my favorite. I don't really care for it that much. But I need to use it. So, and it's in black, whatever color that is. Anyway, it's a black, but it's not my favorite, to be honest with you. I don't really like it, but I used it today. And then for a highlighter, I went ahead and did my highlighter, and I put it here, a little on my nose, Cupid's bow, and then a little above, right below the brow. I used the Natasha Denona Pastel Plexi Glow Highlighter. Which looks like that. Like that. Kind of changes color a little bit. So I used some of that for a highlighter. For a lip, I couldn't really find a lip, so we're just going to put this one on. It probably doesn't go, but we're going to use it anyway. I ain't going anywhere, so I'm going to use this Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in 105 Nude Whisper. I'm going to use that as a lip liner. I'm going to try to do it in the camera because I don't have my mirror with me. I can't even tell if I got it on. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right, we're going to call that good. And then I'm going to take this ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. I can't read, but it's in a nudie brown color. Just going to put some of that on today. That's what we're going to do. I don't really know that it goes with it, but it's what I had. But anyway, really my main focus was for the eyes anyway. So that's the main pop of color from my face today. And I actually think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. What do you think? I think this is a really pretty nighttime look. And I think if I was going out for night, I would probably put a dark lip on for nighttime. All right, that's it, guys. That is using the Alva palette. I used this color, this one, this one, and this one. So I used 4 colors out of the palette for this look today, which I think turned out really pretty. All right, guys, that's what I have for today. So until we meet in the next video, take care. Bye.